meters in the opener. Set, on their way from the 1600 meter marker. Pocahontas Girl, one of the first out of the gates, was very keen on the way to the start, but there goes Topography to lead them, and Roy's Dancers closed up into second position. Eternal Blossoms is on the outside of runners. Don't Stop the Party between runners. Trevi Fountain's near the rail in the pink. Looks a little bit strong as Trevi Fountain. Then comes Newton's Lady, followed by Mary Chase, and Silver Susie's the trailer, about 7-8 lengths top to tail. Approaching the 1,000 meter marker, and as they approach the 1,000 meter marker, Topography just the leader. Eternal Blossoms has the pink cap. Pocahontas Girl is near the rail. Back in fourth position, Roy's Dancer, the orange cap. Trevi Fountain's at the rail. Don't Stop the Party, that's about 4 or 5 lengths off the leader. Then Newton's Lady, followed by Mary Chase. Mary Chase gives them about 7 lengths start, and at the back, Silver Susie. About to come into the home stretch, and Topography continues to lead it. On the outside of that one, back in second, Eternal Blossoms. Pocahontas Girl is down the inside. Roy's Dancer's got about 2.5 to make up. Trevi Fountain's going through towards the inside. Then Don't Stop the Party. Topography still goes. Roy's Dancer second. Pocahontas Girl. Don't Stop the Party. Trevi Fountain's going to have to pick up, is actually plotting. And it's Topography the one to get to. Topography continues on though, and they're not going to get to Topography over the last 100 meters. Topography to win it. Won it by about 5 lengths. Roy's Dancer second. Trevi Fountain third. And Mary Chase ran fourth. Here's victory for number 2, Topography. Topography took the lead shortly after the start and just continues to go and wins by 5 lengths at the business end. The same colours as Pej is this Topography. Charles Laird now trains. The Visionaire wins it. Summerhill Stud Bred won by about 5 under Brian Yawa, paid up 11.90 a win. Second goes to number 10, and that's Roy's Dancer. Trevi Fountain was struggling in the stretch. Mary Chase runs fourth. Then Don't Stop the Party. Eternal Blossoms, followed by Silver Susie, and then came Newton's Lady, and further back Pocahontas Girl. As we look at the head-on, Topography, white blinkers on the right-hand side as well, clear. The others were always going to struggle to get to her once she quickened at the top of the lane, and she won by about 5. Second to Roy's Dancer. That bipod pool shows up at 202,000 Rand. The tote favourite was number 4 until the running of the second race. Back to the studio.
We've just seen the running of race 1 and a nice result for trainer Charles Laird with Topography, the daughter of Visionaire. Came from Gauteng, first run for the yard, a winning debut, and all smiles here for Mr. and Mrs. Diedrichs, I'm sure. And Charlie, just having a look at her form lines up in Gauteng, she seems to have a breathing issue.
You know, Dees, well, let's start with Phil and his wife. They're good friends of ours. He raced the filly Pej here in Durban right through her career. He quite liked this filly, and he said, listen, let's try her on the poly. Well done to him. You know, Dee, she's never ever shown anything at home with regard to the noises. We haven't treated her or anything. I just tied her tongue because she has been racing with a tongue tie. I asked Richard Hughes to ride her, but unfortunately he was
not available.
He was not available. Anton said, put Brian on. Brian rides a lot of work. I said to Phil, listen, Brian knows her well. Let's give him a shot. Well done to Brian. She's won well.
Fantastic. Give our best to the owners. Before you leave, Charlie, what about the balance of your runners?
The filly in the 5th, if she doesn't show today, she must go. Main submission, I think he's going to need it. He's been off. He got hurt in the float on the way back from Joburg, so today's his gallop.
Next time, I'll give you the direct line to Richard Hughes, Charlie. Come through, Brian. Well, you got the chance, and what an easy victory, Brian.
Yes, you know, she really did win easy. So let's say I must just ride her as I find her, you know, just let her be comfortable. And she was actually doing it quite easy in front. And she kicked quite well up the straight. She won a good race.
Surprised you how she kicked away from the field?
Yes, I actually didn't think that she kicked away that well until I saw there was nothing coming. And yeah, big thank you to Mr. Laird and to the owners.
Brian, I know you're a hard worker in the morning. You ride for a few stables in the morning, and really nice to see you get a chance for Charlie as well.
Yes, no, I really do appreciate it. Mr. Laird has always helped me since the beginning of my career, and I'm glad to run another one for him.
Anything else from your side later on?
Well, I picked up a nice ride in the last for Mr. Kennemeyer, and yeah, I'll be hoping.
Impala Lily.
Yes, correct, yes.
Well, we wish you the best with that. Brian, keep up the good work, and this is what they call an armchair rider.
Yes, definitely.
Well done, Brian.
Thank you.
Well done to Brian Nyawe on number 2, Topography. And if you caught this quartet, the numbers you'll need, 2, 10, 4, and that 4th position is gone to number 6. That's Mary Chase. 2, 10, 4, and 6. And that's the bipod first leg. Next up is the start of the place accumulator, and that's race number 2, which will be at 13:50, which is 10 to 2.